Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It's Wednesday, so it means it's time for another box. This week's box is going to be the chapstick, a chapsticks box. So when I go to craft fairs and I see chapstick boxes and it's the generic Dollar Tree ones, I sometimes don't like those because some of the Dollar Tree stuff has different chemicals and stuff like that in it. Chapstick is a brand name that I trust personally. David uses, we should buy stock in chapstick, how much chapstick he uses. And so I would splurge and get the chapstick brand. That'll set you apart from the other paper crafters at your craft fair, in my opinion. Yes, it's like $1 a piece, so you can charge $2 for these, right? People will buy them, especially for Christmas stocking stuffers. If you get the Christmas flavors, people will pay more for it. Use a coupon, whatever you can do, get the chapstick brand. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the Dollar Tree one. I just have never trusted it, and I personally won't use it, but that's me. Anyway, so let's use our, I want to do a full flat box because that's my favorite, but yeah, we're going to use full flat because that's my favorite. So pull out your pink book. Yours is either going to be the light pink that says box template or the dark pink that says full flat box. And let's go here. All right. Chapstick size. This is about 2.5. I used my mat, but let's use our ruler. Oh gosh. It is slightly over 2.5. We're going to do 2 5/8 again. So I want mine to be, the up and down is going to be 2 5/8. Right? Yeah. And let's see here. This is taking up 1, 3, 5. It's exactly 5/8. Of course it is. And I'm going to keep the depth and the left to right the same, because you need it, whenever it's round, you kind of need like a square box, if that makes sense. Oh, my lighting is horrible. Let me see if I can turn the overhead light on. Maybe. There might be shadows, but this is better lighting. I can see what I'm doing. Okay. All right. So 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, 5/8, half, half, my left to right, 5/8, my up and down, 2 5/8. All right. Let's measure this out. 0.625 plus 0.625 plus 0.625 plus 0.625 plus 0.625 equals 3 1/8 by, now let's do it up and down. Use blue. That is going to be 0.5 plus 0.625 plus 2.625 plus 0.625 plus 0.5 equals 4 7/8. I think that's, I don't have my cheat sheet. I just know 6.25 is 5/8. So hold on. I gotta make myself another cheat sheet. 4.25 875 as a fraction. 4 7/8. Okay, I was right. Cool. Okay, so the blue side, which is our up and down, is actually the long side. So we need 1/2 inch and 0.5 plus 6, 0.5 plus 0.625 equals 1 1/8 on both sides. And on the short side, we need 5/8 plus 0.625, 1 1/4 plus 0.625, 1 7/8 plus 0.625 equals 2 1/2. Okay, there we go. Let's get our paper. This piece of paper on my desk is perfect. Okay, so 3 1/8 by 4 7/8. Let me clean this up. So 3 1/8 by 4 7/8. So you can get 4 of these boxes or more on a sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper. So I need to clean my track real quick. Okay. All right, so on the long side, we need to do 1/2 inch and 1 1/8 on both sides. So 1/2 inch and 1 1/8. So for my scoreboard users, that is 1/2 inch, 1 1/8, 3 3/4. I'm just writing it on the book. And 4 3/8. Okay, so that gives you that on your long side. And now on our short side, we need to do 5/8 of an inch, which is between the 1/2 and the 3/4 inch. So it's 1/2. So that looks about right. 5/8. I get confused doing it on the scoreboard, so I'm just going to make sure, hey, I did it right. 1 3 5. Perfect. So 5/8, 1 1/8. And you can always go to your next whole number if you don't want to work with the 8s. Sorry, it's 1 1/4. Hello. Okay, sorry, I had to answer the phone. So 5/8 of an inch, 1 1/4. I know I probably just said it wrong before the phone started ringing, but it is 1 1/4. 1 7/8. And 2 1/2. Okay. So I do have an extra score line on mine because I did the wrong measurement before my phone started ringing, but that's fine. I mean, don't redo your box because you have that extra score mark. Just go to where it is, and on the back side, erase it out. So you're just going to take the end of your bone folder and just erase out that oopsie daisy mark. Now it's not going to come all the way out, but enough that it's not going to bother you. So I went ahead and varnished the correct line and then erased the wrong line. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and varnish all the lines for you to see. Okay, so your normal box making business from here on out. Put your short side at the top on your, you don't need the bottom four nor the top four right boxes. So cut up that score line, cut off your 4 boxes. What you do to the bottom, you need to do to the top. So cut up and cut off. Okay. Gonna miter and miter. I'm gonna just cut off a tiny slither. That. Okay, now we're gonna deal with our vertical score marks. So cut up, cut off at least half, up and up, or miter and miter. Okay, vertical score mark, cut off at least half, miter, miter. What you do to the bottom, you need to do to the top, so rotate it in your hand, vertical score line, cut half, miter, miter, vertical score line, half, miter, miter, and clean up. So this one I cut that one a little short, but that's okay. It'll still do its job. You're not worried about the length so much of the closure tabs. You're worried about the corners. Oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and corner around it while it is open, because this is a tiny little box. And corner around. And corner around. Corner around. And oops. Corner around. Okay. Alright, so this is your starting position. So I always flip mine over because that's just how I do mine. Flip this in, glue. Okay. And fold it flat. Smush your glue around. Let it dry. Okay. Close your tabs. And put your chapstick in. And it is the cutest little box. I didn't let mine dry. Okay, hold on one second. I'm just cutting off a little piece that is slightly too big. And I'm going to cut off a little bit more of this tab just because I don't like my tabs to be that much touching. Okay, there we go. So you have the cutest little box. You could charge $2 for it. I would tie a ribbon, and I don't know. I'm in this faux sprigs and stuff like that. I love doing it at Christmas time. I don't have anything here to kind of show you, but tie a ribbon, stick a little sprig of something, a little berry, something on there, a little snowflake, whatever you have, and charge $2, and that will go very quickly at your craft fair, especially with the name brand Chapstick in there. Great coworker gifts. Sometimes you want to give something to your coworkers, but you don't want it to be a huge expense or anything like that. So a cute little chapstick, maybe a hand lotion. I don't know. They're really cute. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.